welcome to A Closer Look. I'm your host, Linda Fontaine. Today, I have two special guests. I have Emily Macbeth, who's the marketing coordinator, and Rachel Lawson, executive director of Smile Foster Closet. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Tell us, and me, I'm not familiar with your organization, so educate us a little bit on what Smile Foster Closet is.
Smile Foster Closet is a closet that provides clothing, hygiene, shoes, and other types of items that children need when they're transitioning in foster care. They may be transitioning from their biological family into foster care, or they might be going from one foster home to another for a reason or anything. We're there to support the children, but also the foster families that are taking them in, because this eases a big financial burden for them as soon as they take in a child. So a lot of the times, instead of just one child, it's a sibling set. So there might be 3, 4, 5 kids. They really want to keep them together as much as they can. So if they can find a family that can take that many children and they don't have to buy brand new packages of socks and clothing and everything for every single child at Walmart at 2 o'clock in the morning, that would be absolutely ideal, that they can get these items from us instead.
Well, that's huge. And how do you get all these items? Do you rely on volunteers? Do you rely on funds? How does this, you know, of course you rely on something. So how do you get all these things that you pass on to the children?
Well, we're 100% community based. So they support us wonderfully. We get gently used clothing donations. We have a monthly donation calendar where people can bring certain items that we need each month. So, for example, this is March, so we do shoes. If you have sneakers, tennis shoes, that sort of thing, that's what we're taking this month. And so each month has something different that people can bring to help us stock our closet.
Now, do you guys have a website where people could go to and see maybe what you need from month to month or to donate monetarily?
We sure do. It's smilefostercloset.org. And that's our website. You can find all that information there, including how to donate your time, your money, how to bring us clothing, all of that.
Very good. Now, you're going to be having an event coming up that's going to help with your organization. Tell me about that.
Yes, this is our biggest fundraiser that we've done so far, and Emily is handling our marketing coordinator. She is handling our event.
Yeah, we're doing on Saturday, April 9th, not too far in the distance. It will be our inaugural adults-only field day in support of Smile Foster Closet. It's a lot of us, I've had so many conversations with friends and such over the years. We miss the tug of war, the day of fun in elementary school we all got to experience. So we're having a day of games and activities that are made for kids, but for once they're going to be played only by adults.
So how does this work? Do people need to sign up with teams, different organizations, or how?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are asking for teams to register, a minimum of 6, no more than 8 if possible. You can go to the Smile Foster Closet, smilefostercloset.org website. Right there on the home page at the very top is a banner. You can click it and it will take you over to smilefieldday.com. All the information is there on that page. We've got flyers that can be downloaded. You can find a complete FAQ page that will tell you all you need to know before the event, what you'll be experiencing the day of the event, how you can prepare for the event. But it's going to be a day long of activities, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Stickley Farm we're working with them to have the event out there. So we're really excited about it, especially this being our inaugural really big fundraising event and getting to share the word about the closet.
So you want 6 to 8 teams.
People.
How many people?
I'm sorry, 6 to 8 people per team.
Per team. Oh, okay,
and so teams can register, and you can get a group of your friends, your co-work besties, businesses can register. We've had a couple of those sign up. It's just $30 a person, but the team itself, you'll have a captain that will sign your team up.
All right, and you can have as many teams. You're trying to get
yes.
a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Okay, 6 to 8
We
people
wanna
per
pack
team,
the field.
lots of teams.
We want to pack the field that day with teams.
You know, that'd be a fun thing for different organizations to do, different doctors' offices and different areas around town to just sign up and do that. It'd be a fun little team building experience for
It
them as
will.
well. It could be a win-win.
And we've got such a variety of games to play, and what team wouldn't want to walk away from the inaugural field day holding up the championship trophy?
Oh, they get a trophy.
Get a trophy.
Oh, you got to say they get a trophy. That helps.
Oh, yeah.
And the first one ever. I mean, look at this.
Exactly.
Sploosh launch, whatever that is, sounds fun. Blind volleyball, noodle javelin, relay race, nuke walk, tipsy waiter, tug of war, hula hoop, frisbee throw, and more.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, this does sound fun. Now, are you going to have a rain date?
Yes, that will be determined over the next couple of days. Fingers crossed it won't be a typical Tennessee where on April 9th we could have a blizzard.
True.
We're hoping for the best.
Like this
but-
weekend.
Exactly.
What
But
we
we
hear.
are hoping for the best, but we will have a second date we will be announcing soon if needed. But fingers crossed, April 9th we can always bundle up a little bit if
Yeah.
needed.
Oh, yeah, and once you get moving and jumping
Exactly.
around, you're going to get
Nobody's
warm.
gonna be sitting.
So only if it rains. Otherwise, we're playing.
Exactly.
So it's 10 to 3. This will be at Stickley Farm.
Correct.
In Bluff City. So that's not too far away.
It's a great location too because Smile Foster Closet does serve 8 counties of Northeast Tennessee. So
Yeah.
we felt like that's a good central location.
And it's made for kids, but played by adults. So do you have an age? Like, do you want 16 and older, 18 and older?
18 and over.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah.
So how long has Smile Foster Closet been in existence? I feel bad. I have not heard of this before.
Well, we just started. We're not too old, so it's okay. We started in 2019 with
Okay.
our 501c3. Really, I guess we came together in 2018, but we got that 501c3 status in 2019.
Very good.
So we've not been around too terribly long, but we do serve around 500 children a year. Last year, I believe it was 522 children.
Yes.
Wow.
For 2021. And, we see ebbs and flows with the school system. Of course, when it was not in session for 2020, children weren't getting pulled as much and numbers go up and down, but they've really only gone up since 2020 for how many children we can serve. But we can take more. Like I said, we serve 8 counties, which is a really large area. And we really want to get in there and help all the families that we can. So this is a great opportunity to get people to know about us and our services.
Absolutely, a great opportunity. Now tell me, do you need volunteers?
We do. We always need volunteers. We can use volunteers for events like our fundraiser. We also do biannual yard sales we can use helpers for. We can use people to do sorting of our clothes. So we have a system called Portable Sort. So when our donations come in, they're all jumbled in sizes and genders and seasons and things like that, and they need to be sorted out, which would take us a long time. But we can put them in a bag and with instructions and a kit with Sharpies and bags and labels and send them out with you, and you can sort them at your home and bring them back to us already sorted in bags. And then we can just go put them in the bins, and we are ready to pack the duffel bags.
I
And
love
portable
that.
sorts are great for Sunday school classrooms, Girl Scout organizations, because you don't have to actually be there, so you can do it in your free time or with your team.
That's a great idea, actually. That's a very good idea. And a lot of kids in high school, like you were talking about Lindsay here, one of the interns or volunteers with you, they need to have volunteer hours to attain certain scholarships and things. This would be a great thing for them to do.
Yes.
We have wonderful students from ETSU as well that come in and that need the hours, and there's all kinds of opportunities for that.
I love that. Where are you guys located?
So we are in Kingsport, and so our location is 1401 Prospect Drive. It is a house that is owned by Waverly Road Presbyterian Church, so we're right beside of that. They give us the facility, so we're a separate 501c3.
I'm trying to think of where Prospect Drive is. I'm
Sure.
blank.
It is behind Max Medicine Mart on Center
yes.
Street.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So it's just right there on the corner. It's behind Mayfair Methodist Church and beside
Yes.
Waverly Road Presbyterian.
Okay, very good. And so you guys have just been around a couple of years, so I'm not feeling bad about not knowing about you.
Well, good.
So we'll have to, have you guys on more. Are you planning more events throughout the year? Different things that
We will.
you do?
Like I mentioned a little bit before, we do usually a biannual yard sale. And so it is a community event where the foster families can come and shop for free for anything. But the community usually does a $5 stuff-a-bag on clothing that we can't give out to the foster families or that we have maybe too much of in a certain size. So it might be, sometimes we get those little shirts that says, my mommy's awesome and I love my daddy, which
Yes.
is not necessarily too appropriate sometimes to give to a foster child. So things like that and some other items that we get that we can't give out end up in our yard sales. People also bring us things to put in our yard sale to help us raise a little bit of money.
I love that. That is fantastic that you guys do so much for others. I love the community spirit that we have here in Kingsport with things like Smile Foster Closet. I love it. So again, let's mention the adults only field day in support of Smile Foster Closet will be Saturday, April 9th, 10 to 3, Stickley Farm. And we can go on to what website to learn more?
smilefostercloset.org.
All right.
And field day cutoff is April 3rd, so get your team together.
Okay, and they need a lot of teams with 6 to 8 people per team.
Correct.
So let's remember that. Okay, thank you so much, Emily and Rachel, for being here today and teaching us about this neat organization.
Thank you.
I hope to have you guys on more often to get updates and see what all we can do as a community to help out.
Definitely.
Sounds wonderful.
And thank you for joining us. This is A Closer Look.